I thought I was done reviewing this belt, but wasn't meant to be, I guess. So, I did the WWE replica of this belt, the standard replica, back in October. That was a friend of mine's belt. He did a trade with Ali Anas of Altair belts and, got his Winged Eagle, and I reviewed that one and told the story about getting that belt from Ali and all that stuff. Same friend. Couldn't live without this belt, apparently. So, this time he went and got himself the Elite version, the Elite series. So what that entails is this thing is on real leather and it has real cubic zirconia stones. So it's not going to be too long of a review on the artwork side or whatever. We're basically going to cover the quality of the leather, the quality of the stones, and is this worth going this route, or would you be better off buying the standard replica and having it re-leathered and having it re-stoned? I'll get into all that, but WWE quality control issues strike again. So they still have the gold bleeding through the black here on the paint. I'll take some pictures and try to highlight that more, but you can kind of see it there in the right hand side of the W. You can see gold bleeding through the black paint. Some people say it's supposed to be like that. I doubt that. Just the way WWE belts have been painted in the past, it hasn't been a standard thing. So you get real CZs. And they look great. I mean, the way they glimmer in the light, way better than the stock stones. You can tell a difference. Also, the etching seems to be deeper, I guess is the word. It seems that the lions pop out more on this replica as opposed to the standard replica. It just seems like there's more depth to the etching. So, all in all, I think it's a step up in terms of the plating, in terms of the etching itself. So, in that regard, yes, it is worth it. And I'm trying to look for any scratches or any pitting or anything that I pointed out in the last video. I should have given this thing a wipe down to let stuff stand out more, if there is any quality issues in the plating. But all I see right now are just fingerprint smudges, which is good. There is, hang on, right in here, this little recess portion that I'm tapping on with my finger. If I can get that to clean back up, you'll see some pitting. Take this towel and wipe it out. Come on. See that? Looks like texturing. A little bumpy area. That's what I'm talking about. And then my buddy said that when he opened the belt, one of the stones fell out. So I'm going to glue that back in for him because I have toothpicks and I have adhesive. So I don't mind doing that. He's giving me content. I'm fixing his belt. It is stitched all the way around like it should be. There is that very, very nice belt tip. And so plates are probably good 6 to 8 millimeters. I'm not 100% sure, and I don't have a metric ruler to show that to you. But there's your patch on the back showing that this is an Elite replica. And then obviously the side plates are removable. So if you want to put Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes or possibly at some point CM Punk or whoever holds this thing, you want to put their plates on it, you can. But yeah, so here's my thing. I'll show this snap box off too, because they actually do a really nice job with this. The texturing, even the horizontal lines. If I were having this up and down, they'd be horizontal, but they look vertical here on the screen because the way I have the belt laid out. But you could see them. Just nice texturing all through the belt. Yeah, so how much is this replica? Well, the standard replica is $500, $4.99 on Shop or Fanatics. I'm trying to think here. The Elite Series with real leather and cubic zirconia stones as opposed to the plastic ones, that is $1,500. So for triple the price, are you really getting that much more when you can buy this belt for $500 and then you add right around $300? I would imagine somewhere between $250 and $350 for a re-leather job on one of these. I know Ali Anasta send out straps for $350. I saw Mendoza, he's making send out straps. I don't know what he's charging. I have no clue. So, but I know he said it's a tedious process with the stitching all the way around the border. And so that's run of the mill $350. We'll say we'll just say $350. So now you're at $850. And then they said this is 60 stones to do. Now I know Richard Simpson. I'll put his price up. I think he quoted me $450 to do a AEW belt. So this would probably be a little bit less than that. I'll reach out to him before I put this video up and see what he would charge for a restoning. But I think it can't be more than $300. I would think. So 300 plus 350, that's 650 plus the price of the belt, another 500. So you're at 1150 total. So you're still coming out $350 less than you are on this belt. If you just bought it as a package where it already has leather, already has stones done, you're spending $350 more than you would if you were going the route of kind of assembling it, where you get the plates, send the plates to Mr. Simpson, Richard Simpson, have the stones done, and then have him ship it directly to whoever's doing the leather. And then you get your belt back, and you're still probably $350. Now I'm thinking about it, probably $300 ahead. And the reason why I dropped it from $350 ahead to being $300 ahead is because you got to factor in shipping. So you're going to ship this thing. If you were to buy the standard replica without real leather, without real stones, you got to pay probably in the area of $20 to $25 to have the plates shipped down to Richard Simpson. Now he's going to include return shipping back to you in his price, I'm sure. So you're not paying extra for return shipping, but when you go to send this to the leather guy, you're going to have to pay to have your belt shipped back out, or he'll just ship it to the leather guy and save he's going to have to ship, Richard Simpson's going to have to ship it out anyway. Whether it comes to your house or goes to the leather guy's house, doesn't matter. So that's what I'm thinking. There's also, if you're in the UK side, there's Nathan Bones, Stones by Bones. You find him on Facebook. But yeah, I think your cheaper option and your better option is to go with the standard replica. Go get it re-leathered. After you get it restoned, obviously, it's easier to restone before you re-leather. And then your belt is $300 less to $350 less of what this is going to cost you. So, like I said, the only thing, there's the quality control on that, and then little plating flaw that I noticed, but I didn't look this belt over before I started filming. So I'm sure there's more. The paint flaws in the globe, but I got more belt videos coming. I got 2 belts on order right now because there's a fan fest. I'm glad I thought of this as I'm wrapping this video up. There's a fan fest, and I'll put the little poster up here on the screen. In St. Louis, May 18th at the Aviator Hotel, SICW Fan Fest. My buddy and I, the buddy that owns this belt, we went last year, and we had a blast. It was, who did we meet last year? Jimmy Hart, Stan Hansen, Bob Orton, JBL, Teddy Long. I got to meet Earl Hebner. Sadly, I didn't think to go. I forgot that J.J. Dillon was there. I wish I could have went over and met J.J., but I didn't. But this year, the lineup, you got the Rock and Roll Express, and you got Greg Valentine, Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, boy, I'm going off memory here. Teddy Long's back, Jimmy Hart's back, Bob Orton's back, Stan Hansen is back, Rip Rogers. You can look at the poster yourself, but yeah, this is going to be as good, or if not better, than what last year's was. $45 a ticket. Go to sicw.org. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm giving them a free plug. They're not giving me my tickets for free, and I don't work for them. But I don't want people to miss out on going and meeting some of these legends before they pass, because we just lost Terry Funk. 10 years ago, we still had Dusty Rhodes. We still had Roddy Piper. We lost Bray Wyatt at 36 years old. You don't know when these people are going to not be here anymore. And if they meant something to you, I always say go meet them. If you have the option to go meet them, go meet them. Because you get to say that you shook their hand, you got to talk to them for a minute and a half, you got something signed, got a picture with them, and it's a good feeling. It's a good experience. So, like I said, I got 2 more belt videos coming. As of right now, I'm gonna get this stone re-glued to get my buddy his belt back. I'll see you guys later.